Hello everyone and welcome! This is Monday Night Raw, the dust. Well, I don't think it's settled just yet from No Mercy, but we are here for another big night of action in Glendale, Arizona. We know of what happened to No Mercy, and we know what the future holds for Monday Night Raw. Most importantly, we know who is next for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kyle O'Reilly next in line to Roman Reigns his crown. And tonight, just 24 hours removed from No Mercy, he's in action against Tyler Breeze for our main event. And after what we had just seen from none other than the leader of the Firefly Funhouse himself, there is plenty to talk about coming out from the No Mercy pay-per-view. And we kick things off this evening with tag team action as the Ascension gear up to go one-on-one against War Machine. Ascension coming towards the ring right now, looking to see if they can get themselves back into the talking points here in the Raw Tag Team division. War Machine looking to get themselves back to the top as well. And now, once again, with Supremacy back on top of the Tag Team division, it is all about these teams getting the chance to shine and the chance to show that they should be next in line for the opportunity at Shelton Benjamin and Lars Sullivan. Thank you all for tuning in wherever you are in the world. It is time for another action-packed evening on Monday Night Raw here tonight. I think there is going to be plenty of talking points to be bringing up coming out from No Mercy. Not least of all, of course, what we saw from the end, the closing images of No Mercy with the Fiend and the Undertaker. Bray Wyatt said it himself, the Undertaker not here tonight. We do not know where Undertaker is. We thought there was glimpses of a guess almost that it would be the Undertaker announcing his retirement after that contest, but it wasn't the case. But right now, it's not about the Undertaker, as war has come to Monday Night Raw. The War Machine, Hanson and Rowe are here this evening, marching towards the ring and preparing for war with the Ascension. Two brutish teams, two incredibly successful teams in their own right as well. It was a while back, but let's not forget the Ascension were former ECW tag team champions and incredibly dominant ones at that. War Machine have come the closest so far, I would say, to knocking off Supremacy for the World Tag Team titles in a fair and legitimate fashion. Hansen and Rowe ready to go this evening. Glendale more than happy to chant war throughout the arena as they get to go up against the Ascension. This should promise to be a surefire, hot tag team match to get us going on Raw. Just because the Ascension have not been featured in some time, do not think that they're going to be a pushover. If anything, I think it will be far from that being the case. They will be the opposite. They're going to give the War Machine one hell of a fight here tonight. And I imagine War Machine to give them the same as well. So much here to come our evening as well. The arrival of the newest member to the Monday Night Raw roster as well. Of course, we know that Sami Zayn has made his way from Monday Night Raw. That was revealed last night by Sting. And tonight we see who was traded in his place for that person. Who will replace Sami Zayn here on Monday Night Raw? We will find out later on this evening. Right now, it is Connor and Hansen to get us going. Normally, you would imagine these are the two brutes of the team, but no. Hansen is actually the high flyer of the team. He's the more agile of the two. I think we might see that coming into play as well if War Machine are able to look for and connect with the fallout as they look to try and end this contest. The Ascension, of course, will look for the fall of man as well. Two incredibly brutal tag team maneuvers on either side of the field to come our way here this evening if they are able to connect with them. Made there by Hansen. Body blow into Connor. Takes him into the turnbuckle here. Going to look to the tag into Rowe, who is the more brutal of the two. And let's see what strikes will come out to play. Knee in the gut. Throws him into Rowe, who knees him right in the face. There's only one title changed hands last night at No Mercy, and that was the World Tag Team titles changing from Magnum Opus back to Supremacy in a fairly dominant display by Brock Lesnar, actually. If you want to know what I'm on about there, you should go back and watch the No Mercy pay-per-view. Matter of fact, you should go back and watch all of that No Mercy pay-per-view. There's another great pay-per-view from the Monday Night Raw brand. Especially go out of your way to witness the fatal four-way contest for the United States Championship. I thought that Kyle O'Reilly and Cesaro was going to be the main event of the evening. I was happily proved wrong by the performance and the anarchy and the chaos in that fatal four-way contest for the United States titles. Right now, the Ascension beating down on Rowe. They have Victor going into the cover here on Rowe. Cover made, kick out at one by Rowe. Still so many questions surrounding closing images. Why did the Fiend do that? Why did the Fiend assault the Undertaker? Were we about to hear the retirement of the Undertaker? We simply do not know. And a question to take away from those two and to just look at Raw as a whole. Who can stop Roman Reigns? That is a very vital question to ask. Cover made here by Rowe. Off of that ode to Rainmaker, shall we say. Gets a 2 count on Victor. Things looking pretty good for War Machine right now. The Ascension struggling to find their footing in this contest. Maybe so long away has caused them a few problems. Look out here, Hansen tagged in, goes charging into Victor. Oh, look at the strength of Rowe as Hansen comes down onto the face of Victor. Covers made now by Hansen, looking to put him away. Will this be enough here? It's a kick out of 2 from Victor. Ascension really need to turn things around if they want to get things going here. They want to stand a good chance of victory, and that is just what Victor did right there. Made the counter there, gets a DDT in on Hansen, hooks the leg, cover made here looking for victory in this tag team contest. Once again, only a 1 count can be ascertained against a member of War Machine. Connor was doing a good job in this contest, Victor less so, but that may be turning around right now. Big running uppercut in the turnbuckle. Victor now sees the chance to capitalize, and he will go for it. Tag made, in comes Connor. Ascension in their own right have some pretty versatile offense as Hansen's own momentum just used against him as he goes spiraling into the clothesline of Connor there, who came off the second rope. Now it's Connor and Hansen once again locking horns. Look at the strength now from Connor. Big time suplex on Warbeard Hansen. Both teams looking able in this contest so far. It's been a better match, I have to say, for War Machine than it has been for the Ascension, but the opportunity is still there for the Ascension. No doubt about it, the window has not closed on them to succeed with victory this evening. Side Victor suplex now comes in from corner. Tag made it to Victor Hansen. Not much movement going on from him right now. This could be the moment that the Ascension were looking for. They could be about to put together one big win. Hansen says otherwise. And makes the tag right now into Rowe. Referee still had a good eye on it. Oh, here we go. It's Victor's turn to take the vicious onslaught from that tag team offense, as Rowe now is the legal man in this contest. See what will happen here with Rowe and Victor. Back suplex incoming for Victor to withstand. And Supremacy, the new World Tag Team Champions, might well be looking at this matchup right now and seeing who is next in line to their crown. Could there be a future number one contender in this ring right now, I wonder? Tag is made. In comes Connor. Big boot in the gut by Connor now. This match has been going a lot more back and forth in the last few minutes, has to be said. Oh, Victor there holding Rowe at bay, so Connor could get in with that cheap shot. Rowe though, back to a fighting frame right away and gets that right hand into the face of Connor again. This has been a good tag team match to start us off here on Monday Night Raw. Huge flying forearm in the corner. Safe to say that we won't be seeing everyone from No Mercy in action tonight. Still a lot of pain going through those talents here this evening. And Rowe went for the running knees. Connor got the hands up in time to block Rowe. And there's a T-bone suplex by Connor. Connor made on Rowe to put him away. Good 2 count right then and there. Hansen may have believed that had been it on the outside corner. Had hoped that that would be enough right then and there. Not to be the case. Rowe still fighting on right now. Front face lock. Look out now. Suplex, just suplex toss there from Rowe, no less. Just throws him away. And throws him in the turnbuckle as well. Could this be the beginning of the end for Connor? One more war chant. Hard chop in the chest follows up here. And right hands unloading now in the corner from Rowe. Looking to finish off Connor. Looking to apply the final pieces to make sure he ain't getting up to his feet. Looking for Hansen to get into position. The tag is made. The end is nigh. And Fallout wreaks havoc on Connor. War Machine win it. There are your winners. Hansen and Rowe have achieved victory. It is job done for War Machine. Back in the winning books. War reigns down in Glendale. Victory for War Machine. Supremacy better keep a close eye on these two, because they could be on their way to another title shot. Exciting tag team action to get us going here on Monday Night Raw, and it continues on here this evening with the exciting action. Time for back-to-back women's matches here right now, as Jordynne Grace will go one-on-one against Bayley. The winner, of course, of the 2019 Mae Young Classic coming towards the ring in Jordynne Grace. Last time we saw her getting a title opportunity was a Great Balls of Fire when she went up against Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley that evening. Rousey, of course, left with her title. Since then, Grace has been struggling a little bit. I think there was finally a deciding contest between Ripley and Grace, and it was Ripley who got the win in that. Now, of course, with Tessa Blanchard hoisting the Raw Women's Championship above her head, having still achieved it, coming out of the victory, of course, over Ember Moon at No Mercy. We now have to question who is next in line. And maybe these two matches here this evening can help decide that. Grace and Bayley are going to be a tough contest here this evening for both women. They'll be both seeking and desiring the win. The next women's matchup, maybe not so much, I think is the safe way of saying it. I think it'll be a bit more of a clear-cut contest, shall we say. Right now, Jordynne Grace fired up and focused in the ring as she awaits the arrival of the leader of the Hugger Nation. Bayley about to make her way out right now, looking to get herself back in the winning columns. She, of course, went into the Bash to challenge against Ronda Rousey on that evening. She came up on the losing side of things as well. And then the rise of Trifecta made itself apparent on Monday Night Raw. Ronda Rousey was the only one who showed any kind of fight against them, I think is the best way of putting it. As for right now though, focused, determined, ready to go is Bayley. Let's see what she can do here this evening. Of course, there are other women who will be looking to get themselves next in line for a shot at the Raw Women's title. One, of course, who comes to mind was the winner in last night's contest of Kairi Sane and Alexa Bliss. That, of course, being the Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane. Plenty of windows are open for next in line to that title, especially with Ronda Rousey having been out of the equation since SummerSlam with that injury she picked up on that evening. A lot of injuries have been picked up as of late in this universe. Ronda Rousey and Hiroshi Tanahashi, two of Raw's biggest names, of course, still out on the shelf with their injuries that they have sustained. But here we go right now. Bayley and Grace locking up with one another. Let's see what the Mae Young Classic winner can do against Bayley here, as she'll be looking to get some much needed momentum. Both sides really looking for some much needed momentum here to keep them going. Forearm shots connecting here by Bayley. Russian leg sweep as well. Takes Jordan Grace off her feet now. See what will happen here as this contest keeps on going. Look at the strength from Bayley earlier on. On the heavier Jordan Grace, Michinoku driver connects, looking to put her away, only gets the one count, however. Bayley in early control. So far, so good for her this evening in this contest. Irish whip now. In the corner goes Jordan Grace. Look for double knees there, did Bayley. Count is made. Grace in early, looking and seeking. The fall from Grace. Trying to put things away this early on. Bayley gets the shoulder up at 2. Was not expected to see that from Jordan Grace this early on. Looking for that move to put the contest away, but it seems as if she did. Bayley getting the shoulder up in time though, and look out now. Grace off the ropes. Big time splash from her as well. Hooks the leg of Bayley. Momentum turning around, and a matchup almost won there by Grace. Bayley doing a good job of getting the shoulder up in time, but right now it has quickly become all Jordan Grace in this contest, and that is not boding too well for Bayley here. Look out, here goes Grace again. Another splash down into the ribs of Bayley. That's not going to do her any favors. Michinoku driver of her own from Grace as well. Body and back not going to be feeling too good on Bayley right now, but she's still fighting on here. The hugger keeps things going. Bayley clubbing away. Getting in good shots right now. Look out, double underhook suplex incoming. Oh, kind of made there by Grace. Discus forearm takes her down. Jordan Grace coming up with a nice counter there, and now the back being bent, being stretched over the knees here. Bayley's back once again, withstanding the agony of Grace and fighting out there of that submission hold. Both women back up to a vertical basis. Bayley comes in, double axe handle takes Grace down. Smart thinking there from the Mae Young Classic winner, rolling out of the ring. Bayley backing up though and allowing Grace to come back into the ring right now. Hard forearm shots from Bayley connecting though as she turns momentum around in this contest. She keeps on going. Hurricanrana there. Looked like Grace might have been trying to put herself in a position to connect with a power bomb, but it wasn't the case. So Grace had one arm locked in there, but instead the arm just went down with the rest of her body. But it doesn't matter right now. Grace is still in control here. Oh, just power toss from Grace. And now backslide bomb from her as well. Look, the arms are down, but oh, shoulders were down. Early kick out though. Grace not able to put things away just here and now. Drop kick connects. Back and forth. Fast-paced match from these two women trying to make an impressive statement as early as possible in this one. Up on the top rope, what are we going to see from Grace now? Lining herself up. Oh, good God! Muscle buster! Muscle buster from Grace! And that could be it right here, right now. 2 count! Bayley gets the shoulder up in time. Grace thought she had done it there, but maybe this will do it. She'll look for another fall from Grace. She'll look to put her away right now. No, Bayley counters it. Hard headbutt from Bayley as she rolls up. Small package on Grace, looking to put her away. Bayley got her. The counter to the fall from Grace was made. Bayley leaves with victory in Glendale. Jordan Grace thought she had her, thought it was over and done with, but the cunning mind of Bayley gets her out of trouble, gets her back in the victory books as well. Well, certainly bold words from Jinder Mahal ahead of his contest coming up after this one. Talked about how this one's probably going to be a little bit more clear-cut. And there's a simple reason for that. I don't think Dana Brooke's got about 5 moves in altogether here on Monday Night Raw. Lacey Evans, on the other hand, has a victory under her belt on Monday Night Raw. Coming towards the ring right now. Classy lady that she is, the first lady of Monday Night Raw, making her way down here this evening, looking for the victory. It escaped her for a little while now. The last time we saw Lacey Evans, she was having a little bit of a back and forth spat with Ember Moon in the ring, and that ended in a tag team matchup a few weeks ago, which Ember Moon won via connecting with the Eclipse on Lacey Evans to seal her revenge from her defeat on her Monday Night Raw debut. Lacey Evans looking though to fight back here right now and get an impressive win over Dana Brooke, and of course get herself in the talking points for the Raw Women's title, as the same was with Bayley and Jordan Grace as well. I'm not too certain who could be next in line for that title, truth be told. I think there are plenty who could certainly stake their claim towards the title currently held by Tessa Blanchard. And right now, if I had to guess, I'd probably say top of the rankings is probably going to be Kairi Sane. Sane and Blanchard certainly have their rivalries with one another back from NXT. Lacey Evans right now, though, proving a point and proving his strength as the former US Marine. She just dominates over Dana Brooke there, hard chop in the chest of Brooke as well. Lacey Evans just going to work right now, pummeling away on Brooke in the early going share. Forearm shot, misses with it there. Brooke coming in with a counter. Small package of her own. Looking to make lightning strike twice this evening. Looking for victory. Lacey Evans not going to fall for that trick though, as she gets the shoulder up at 1. But a chance here for Dana Brooke to get things going, and she does so with a neck breaker there, down on Lacey Evans. Cover made now to try and put her away. Another 1 count. We talked recently from the fans of both Raw and SmackDown Live about which women's division is the stronger of the two. Recently the talk has been that Raw puts together the stronger women's division, and that is, you know, it's all well and good having a stronger women's division, but they need to show the depth of it as well. It can't all be about Trifecta's dominance in this division. There needs to be a fight back against them, and even though there may be those who are cheered by this crowd wherever we go, or opposed to the crowd wherever we go, the simple fact remains they are all against Trifecta. Nice little handstand moonsault there by Lacey Evans, as a hard forearm lights her up as well. Off the second rope now, Lacey Evans coming in. Moonsault connects. Looked like it was a lot of knees in the gut there of Dana Brooke, but a hard moonsault connected nonetheless. Lacey Evans dominating Dana Brooke thus far. Not really much of a surprise, to be honest. Proving why she wants to be in the talking point here on this roster, as I'm sure every other woman does, towards that Raw Women's title. Fierce STO from Brooke now as she looks to make her own opportunity count. Hoisting her up to her feet right now. Counter made by Lacey Evans there. What could we see here? Look out. Has the legs hooked and just driving her to the mat. Full strength of Lacey Evans' upper body coming down on you. And now, 1 blow left to go. Hooks her in. for the women's right. You could count to 10. This one is over. Lacey Evans has done it. Victory sustained for her right here, right now. Lacey Evans wins it. Reminding everyone, reminding all the nasties in the crowd that she is in the talking point, as are the rest of this division really, for a shot at Tessa Blanchard. Evans in the winning book. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. No mercy may have ended, but the grudge between Andrade and Shinsuke Nakamura certainly hasn't. El Idolo getting one over on Nakamura this evening. I do not know when the dust will settle between those two, but it seems as if they have reached a boiling point with one another. Andrade especially after last night's fatal four-way match. But right now it's time to see who has made the jump to Monday Night Raw. Who has been traded for Sami Zayn? Oh, goodness. It is none other than Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has arrived to Monday Night Raw. Joe is here. Sami Zayn, that means he's only gone one place and one place only. SmackDown Live for Zayn, but Monday Night Raw for Samoa Joe, and Jinder Mahal is about to withstand the wrath of the Samoan submission machine here this evening. Mahal wanted this chance. Mahal wanted to brag, wanted to show that he should be in this talking point on Raw, and Sting was more than happy to give him the opportunity against none other than Samoa Joe, who is ready and rearing to go on his debut in Monday Night Raw. The Singh brothers at ringside for Jinder Mahal. I don't think they're going to be wanting to make much of an impact in this contest, especially against what there is, for lack of a better term, one pissed off Samoa Joe in that ring, looking to take an opportunity by the scruff of the neck, grab it, and lock in the Kakina clutch on it as well. Booting away right now at Jinder Mahal in the early paces of this contest. I don't think we'll be seeing this one going that long as well. Irish whip, off the ropes comes Joe. Oh my goodness! Incredible strength right then and there from Jinder Mahal as he looked to try and put away Samoa Joe with that wheelbarrow German suplex. Joe though just shrugging it off, hard chop in the chest. Here he goes now, in right away, exploder suplex. Jinder Mahal may have done a good job of getting one move in, but it's Samoa Joe is going to look to get much more in than that. Jinder, though, starting to put together some offense. Rolling out of the way, there is Joe. This match going to be a little bit more back and forth than I thought it was going to be. The former Mr. Money in the Bank and former World Champion connecting with the DDT on Samoa Joe. Cover made. As these two former World Champions collide, Joe gets the shoulder up in time as well. Jinder Mahal, though, trying to express his confidence. He said that they were gonna feel the wrath of the modern day Maharaja this evening. Samoa Joe, though, I don't think has any plans of that happening. Dragon suplex connects down on Jinder Mahal right now. In the corner we go. Things not looking too good here for Jinder. Thrown into the turnbuckle. German suplex as a receipt on the way out. And to the surprise of no one, this is all Samoa Joe thus far. Mahal's got in spats of offense here and there, but Joe, who had been struggling to really find his place on Raw these last few weeks, on SmackDown Live these last few weeks, is more than making the most of his opportunity right here, right now. I think Sting is going to make this a strong home for Samoa Joe. And as Jinder tries to recover, Samoa Joe, all confidence. Right here, right now, the beginning of the end, coming together. Buckle bomb connects. One move to go. One move to go if you had to ask me. This match is already over, but the finishing touches are needed to make sure of it. Joe will lock in the Coquina clutch on Jinder Mahal. Nowhere to go, middle of the ring, and he taps out. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, Samoa Joe. Easy as you like for Joe. That contest was. Mahal tried to put up a fight, but in the end he never stood a chance. Samoa Joe leaves victorious over the modern day Maharaja. This is the beginning of the road to redemption on Monday Night Raw for Samoa Joe. The road that could lead him to success on Monday Night Raw as well. What will come the way of Joe? We will find out, but ladies and gentlemen, Sting has just revealed what will be coming our way in next week's main event. Andrade Cien Almas and Shinsuke Nakamura will collide in a no-holds-barred contest. No DQs and no countouts when these two men meet next week. As for now, it is time for our main event of the evening here in Monday Night Raw. It is time for Tyler Breeze to lock up one-on-one with Kyle O'Reilly. An all-Canadian affair in tonight's main event. Although wherever Tyler Breeze's seasonal residency may well be, he is here tonight in Glendale for the main event of the evening, and a positive reaction to the two-time World Heavyweight Champion as well, Tyler Breeze. Another guy who has found his footing on Monday Night Raw, but let's be honest, not to the level and to the extent that Kyle O'Reilly has managed on this brand as well. Tyler Breeze, though, looking to get himself back in the talking points, back in the big leagues on Monday Night Raw, as he goes one-on-one against the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship at No Way Out. Still a long way to go for Monday Night Raw, 6 or 7 weeks, I believe it to be, until we reach the series finale at No Way Out. As for right now, Tyler Breeze, all focused on himself ahead of this main event contest with Kyle O'Reilly. Two former world champions colliding in this ring. Success, though, and accolades go more in the way of Tyler Breeze. But that success and accolades can only take you so far. Breeze is going to have to rely upon his in-ring ability if he wants to be victorious here this evening over O'Reilly and maybe get himself in the talking point for a world title opportunity. I mean, if you beat the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight title, I think it's safe to say you are in pretty good talks for the chance at the belt. That is if he's victorious here this evening, but I'll tell you one thing, I admire this man right now. 24 hours removed from No Mercy, and he is the only one from that pay-per-view event who was willing, who wanted to have a contest here this evening. The rest were feeling the bumps and the bruises of their grueling contests, especially out of that fatal four-way, especially out of that main event, and especially out of O'Reilly and Cesaro as well. Kyle O'Reilly came into the arena, said, "I'm hurt, I don't care. I want a match." And that was that. He may well be hurt, He may well be the number one contender. He may well have a lot on the line every time he steps in the ring. But Kyle O'Reilly can never back down from a fight. And that is why each and every week, wherever we go, the love for Kyle O'Reilly only grows. A man who has done more than enough to win himself back into the hearts of those wherever we go. A fantastic competitor who produced a fantastic contest as well last night at No Mercy with Cesaro. Tore the house down for a moment. And now he comes into this action here this evening. He is bruised. He is, he isn't 100%. But he isn't backing down from any opportunity to fight either, and you gotta love that about O'Reilly. His desire to fight could well be an advantage for Tyler Breeze this evening as they lock up in this main event. So let's see what will happen here as we get going between O'Reilly and Tyler Breeze. Like I said, O'Reilly not being at 100% could allow the two-time world champion to slip in and get some moves under his sleeve and get in a huge opportunity to provide victory in this contest for himself and, of course, get himself in the talking points for that world title as well. It's been a long time since Breeze has had a shot at the world title. I believe it's got to be over 2 years now since Breeze competed for a world heavyweight for a world title of any sort. Right now, going against the number one contender, that opportunity could pronounce itself soon again. This main event is underway here this evening. 3 world titles between the guys in the ring. Tyler Breeze, of course, as I said before, has all the accolades to go along with it. Royal Rumble winner, King of the Ring winner, former United States champion. Tyler Breeze has a hell of a lot going for him in this universe. Kyle O'Reilly's biggest accolade, of course, comes with that WWE title, and coming with it is the knowledge that he was the man who dethroned Bobby Fish from the WWE Championship 2 years ago at SummerSlam to win that title, ending the 390-day reign of Fish. But right now, I think more than ever, he wants to be the one to end the reign of Roman Reigns as World Heavyweight Champion. And was looking to end the match there off that Dragon Suplex on Breeze as well, but the 2 count connected. Look at these now. Flurry of forearms there from Kyle O'Reilly. Forearm in the face connects as well. O'Reilly now starting to put together his hard strikes that he is well known for. And Breeze feeling the wrath of them. Guillotine leg drop comes down. O'Reilly coming in with the hard hits. O'Reilly covers here, looking to put him away. 2 count, shoulder up in time there by Breeze. O'Reilly maybe for a brief moment thought that he had put him away there. A lot of great combination of strikes and just using all of his assets to try and put the contest away, but the Prince Pretty himself coming with a fight back there, got the Michinoku driver in, and now coming back with some offense of his own. Neck breaker incoming, and O'Reilly goes down as this main event now will start to pick up a little bit more, I think. Front face lock now, Russian leg sweep, got him. Breeze in control as O'Reilly slips to the outside, perhaps trying to get a breather. Not going to happen here, however. Up against the barricade, face first into it as well goes Kyle O'Reilly, and a hard forearm connects afterwards. Tyler Breeze trying to put the pieces together. Countermade by O'Reilly. He sends Breeze into the barricade, up on his shoulders as well. Uh-oh, Snake Eyes onto the barricade. Ouch indeed for Tyler Breeze. It's O'Reilly who returns into the ring. He may not be at 100%, but man, is he looking good in this contest thus far. Armbar, doesn't cross the legs either. Just looking to wrench back that arm, looking to pull it straight. And then Breeze has the decision to tap out or feel his arm snap. Breeze, though, fighting out of it. Breeze in, oh! Supermodel kick out of nowhere from Breeze. 2.5 on it. O'Reilly got the shoulder up in time. That was close. That was close indeed for Tyler Breeze there. Almost picking up a huge win over the number one contender. In the turnbuckle now. Breeze in position. Tornado DDT. And Breeze comes in, Chin lock applied, stitched in tight now. Trying to put him away here. Slips out of it though. Kyle O'Reilly in. Double underhook, suplex. Oh, look at this. Follows through, double underhook suplex. Hangs on again, double underhook DDT. Fantastic offense there from O'Reilly. Takes Breeze to the corner now. Looking to follow up from that double underhook combination. Breeze though, kicks him in the chest, off the top rope, flying clothesline, and O'Reilly goes down. This is what Monday Night Raw is always able to produce, these great main events, and these two men looking to put together another one here this evening. Trying to do everything to beat the other right here, right now. Breeze taking full advantage of the fact that O'Reilly isn't at 100%. He is making the most of it, and he might look to put him away right now. Breeze in, looking for the Unprettier. Has the arms in, the Unprettier! It connects on O'Reilly. The leg is hooked. Has Kyle O'Reilly been beat this evening? Oh, 2 count. 2 count again. Not enough. Not enough. Breeze just not enough to put away O'Reilly in that moment. And now O'Reilly can fight back. Maybe the beauty shot would have done it. I can speculate on that one as much as I like, but it could have been the case. Northern Light suplex now by O'Reilly. Breeze kicks out right away. He may well be on the back foot, but the fight in Prince Pretty not fading. Kyle O'Reilly though looking to make sure that it does as the O'Reilly combo connects. In we come now. Oh, nice hip toss there from O'Reilly. Simple but effective. Look for another dangerous forearm. Breeze countered. In comes Breeze now. Oh, taking a big risk there. Raking the eyes, just trying to get any advantage that he can. Both men beloved by the fans, but even Breeze not afraid to take a big risk in this contest. In the corner, flying forearm, got all of it. Can see Glendale on their feet for this matchup here this evening. Northern Light suplex from Breeze now as he looks to put away O'Reilly. Another 2 count from Breeze on the number 1 contender. But which way will this end? Who's going to leave with the win here? Who has got it within them to put the other one away? O'Reilly pulls the arm of Breeze down there. And kicks him in the face for good measure as well. Prince Pretty isn't going to appreciate that. Kyle O'Reilly, though, not exactly one to care right now. Suplex incoming. 24 hours after producing a stellar contest at No Mercy, O'Reilly putting together another great one here tonight in our main event. Stomping, caving a hole into the chest of Breeze. Breeze still fighting back right now. How do you put either of these two men away? Breeze may well have an answer to that question, because he is planning a huge risk with a huge impact. Back superplex. Oh, O'Reilly! Counted it on the way down. Counter on the way down. Cross body on Breeze. The opening is there. A knee into the gut from Kyle O'Reilly. And a chance to win this match right in front of him. Here we go. Chasing the dragon. One move remains. Cesaro felt it last night. Breeze will feel it tonight. Hook it in. Guillotine. Guillotine choke locked in. There's nowhere to go. Will Breeze fight out of it? Can he escape the hold like Cesaro did last night? The answer is no. The tap is made. Kyle O'Reilly wins in another hellacious contest involving the number 1 contender. O'Reilly does it again. And that sign right there, Kyle is number 1. He is the number 1 contender as well. Will he be the number 1 talent on Monday Night Raw? Will he be next in line to the World Heavyweight title? Glendale on their feet for that main event, and O'Reilly isn't done yet. O'Reilly going for a microphone right now. The floor is his. Makes a very strong point as O'Reilly. He is, I talked about rebuilding for him, finding himself this time on Raw, and he's certainly made the most of that. History has proven it once before. Can Kyle O'Reilly make it happen in the future? He'll walk into No Way Out as the challenger. Will he leave as the champion? Will Kyle O'Reilly be the one to topple the Roman Empire?